What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Konosuba. Now, today, we're going to be talking about the new events that just dropped in the game. As you guys know, the collab has officially ended. The EX Battle Arena is now changed. We have had this Battle Arena for about 24 hours now. This is an all-new one. You want to basically take on light units, so you actually can use some of the units from the collab in this one. The main thing you want to do is, and it is kind of geared towards the stuff we did just get, which is really nice, actually, because you want good dark resistance, just like we needed before for Beetlejuice, and you are 100% going to want to make sure that you're using light units, of which we did receive several. So, you can utilize those units in the current battle arena, which is really nice. Let's switch over to the EX, because actually I haven't even looked at the EX yet. And let's see what that entails. This is all new. Okay, so the other EX actually just recently ended. We have an all-new Battle Arena EX, and it says score bonus defense. Interesting. So watch out for normal attacks. Attacks will focus on the front line of your party. Bind and physical attacks will be extra effective. Beware poison attacks and debuffs won't work. Really interesting. So it looks like your main focus is going to be defense. So it says look out for normal attacks. Attacks will focus on the front line of your party, which is interesting. I wonder if that means that back party opponents aren't going to be as effectively hit. Well, I mean, either way, you're going to want some healing. That is for damn certain on this one. Bind and physical attacks will be extra effective. So, it sounds like you really want a party of physical units. Does it give us a bonus here? So, score bonus is defense. So, seems like the higher your defense is, maybe, for that. So, if you have units that boost defense and all that, especially boost defense on SA, that will be big bonus points for something like that, it seems. This is going to take some time to build, and I'm going to have to go back into this one a little bit more. But We'll revisit this in a couple of days. The other thing we just recently got, and this just dropped a few moments ago, brand new events. Troll Hunt is back. And if you guys don't remember, Troll Hunt is a little bit different than anything else that we get here, in that if to go do your quests, you literally just grind out the normal everyday quests. I like to go in here and basically just do my hard, like use this as an excuse to use hard modes. And that to me is just an easy way to grind everything out and get all the points you need and just kind of go to town. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use skip tickets on this and burn through a few of my skip tickets to build some tickets for Troll Hunt. So let's do these. And this should give us a decent amount of tickets for Troll Hunt. Let's see how many it actually gives us. So after those 3, we now have 64 boss tickets. So that's a nice little amount that we just gathered in a matter of minutes. So let's go back in here to event. Okay. And now the boss is unlocked. You do have to run some of the regular event quests to unlock the boss. And then you're going to have different fights here. Now, the one thing to bear in mind, first fight is always a free attempt. So make the best possible use of your tickets. Basically fight up to a point at which you no longer really have a whole lot to worry about. Once it starts actually getting difficult, then you want to make sure you're amassing the right number of tickets, and you always want to fight a fight that you know you can win. You don't want to fight fights that are really just going to kind of, waste your time, waste your efforts, and waste your tickets. You want to make sure you go through this. Now, there are many, many, many different levels here, and so you want to do each one and accordingly, basically, like I said, until it gets to a certain difficulty level. Now, missions. The one thing you do want to know, you need to do 10 of these as quickly as possible. Because right here, defeat the raid boss 10 times, you're going to get the obligatory free Erica unit. And this Erica unit is going to help you out in this battle. So, looks like water type is what you need here. Let's go back in there. And does it give us any information on the boss? It should. Maybe when we go in here. All right. So, yeah. So, recommended element is water. So, actually, that does mean that a lot of the units that we got from the previous event will still be very useful here. So you definitely want to make sure that you've built a really good water team. Now, obviously, as I showed you before, for these first few, it really doesn't matter what you do. To be fair, most of my team is water anyway. But it's not the end of the world if you don't have necessarily a water-specific team. But there will come a point in time where my Megamine, who's the only unit on here that isn't water, to be fair, is significantly less effective. Plus, since there is no, secondary or tertiary fight in here, it's just the one fight, you want to really focus on units that do single target damage. Another reason why the Megamine that I have on here, probably not optimal. Now, the one thing that's going to be really nice here is if you guys were lucky, and I unfortunately wasn't, and you got all of the scrolls for, where is it? The Water Scepter. Congratulations, you have a great weapon for this match. I burned through, and I'm not even going to exaggerate here, 1,200 tickets yesterday alone. That's not including all the other days of grinding that I've done. Literally, 1,200 tickets, and I am only sitting on 14 of these bad boys. So I really hope some of you guys had better RNG than I did. Unfortunately, it only drops 1 from the hard quests. It could drop up to 8 from the EX quest, but unfortunately the EX quest never dropped any for me at all. And you could buy 10 of them, I believe, through the shop. So hopefully some of you guys got that. I did not. I'm hoping they bring it back shortly, but for the time being, it looks like it's gone. And RNG just was definitely not on my side there. Now, that brings me to a couple final points here. Now, you do want to fight these fights, and you want to make sure that you're taking distinct advantage of this. You want to get the potions for this Erica, because those are going to help you max limit break your Erica really quickly. So that's going to be your primary focus. Your secondary focus, and this is something we really didn't talk about in the last one, but we definitely need to make sure we're paying attention to this time around, is that, number 1, Eris and Axis medals. Those are a must. And, oh, do they not have the Cadia reliefs? I thought we did. We do not have the Cadia reliefs. I thought we did. But you definitely want to make sure that you were getting the Lightning Spear and the Gaia Staff. You want to make sure that you're getting the scrolls for those. Any of those 4-star weapon staffs that are up for grabs, make sure you snag them. I really was hoping we had some of the other rewards. We actually don't have them in here. I didn't even check. I just assumed we would, and we don't. But these Eris and Axis medals are going to be massive, only because, if you're not aware, many of you are probably where I'm at. In fact, I've gotten really unlucky in some of the drops. I haven't received mine. But if we go in here to the exchange, we go to the Goddess Medals exchange, I am really close to getting Chunchun Maru. So expect a video on a completely upgraded Chunchun Maru very soon. That is going to be a ton of fun. But the other thing that you want to consider here, if you have not done all of the pulls for the previous event, you want to do those now. Okay? So, let's go to the exchange here. Nope. Where is our exchange? Let's see. We should have it here. Let's go to exchange here. There we are. Goddess's Blessing. It's right there. So, I'm sitting on a ton of points for this. And this is what I thought would be available in the new troll hunt. But apparently it's not. So these Cadia reliefs, these Crimson Dragon Jewels, all the Dragon Jewels here, technically, all of those are items that you're going to need for the new Trial of the Ancients. So if you have not gotten those need to be your primary focus. Go in here, double check, make sure that you have everything out of the old exchange, because I know I don't. And that is something I need to work on. So we're going to make sure that we get as much of this as possible. Alright, looks like I only got 1 of those available. We got 2 of these available. Okay, exchange the Dragon Jewels. Only 3 of those are available. Let's see. And I did mention in a previous video getting the apples. I do think apples are a good thing, but here's the deal. Apples only upgrade the crossover units, so they're kind of worthless for the other units. So as much as I would really love to upgrade my other units, I don't think apples are really going to be my focus going forward. That said, got some good stuff here, but I don't know how much more I need. I definitely am going to want to do the legendary chalices, that's for darn certain. And these Grimlores and stuff, I actually have quite a bit of these. I have 54 of those. Grabbing 10 more wouldn't be a bad thing. So I've got some decisions to make. Now, we still do have, as it shows up there, a little more than 7 days left. We have a little more than a week left to finish all these off. And I'll be doing some, figuring out what I need to do and finishing all these off here in the next couple of days. Those apples are expensive, and I don't know if I'm going to get enough out of it. Let's see what it actually costs me. So to get them all would cost me quite a few of my metals. So I think I'm going to do a few other things first before I go crazy on the apples. But that is the last one. That is kind of like the final thing we really needed to discuss here. But make sure you're taking advantage of all of these exchanges. Go in here every single day. For me personally, one of my big goals every single day is to do all of the hard quests. And if you do every single hard quest, you're going to get so many troll tickets. It's going to be amazing. So you want to make sure you're taking advantage of this. You want to make sure you're going in here, fighting these fights, and doing all of the hard events as your daily grind. And then when you finally do that, and when you finally beat that, you are absolutely going to love life. You're going to get so many points. It's going to be phenomenal. So good luck to you all. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like, comment, share. I'll be back with more Konosuba for you guys really, really soon.